everybody. How are we all doing tonight? Oh, I know we can do better than that. How are we all doing tonight? Yeah! Thank you all so much for coming to Curious Comedy Showdown. Just out of curiosity, how many of you have been to a Curious Comedy show before? By round of applause. Yes. How many of you, this is your first time at Curious Comedy Theater? Yeah, timid. You'll learn to be much more blunt. Thank you all so much for coming. We have an amazing cast for you tonight, some of the best players here in Portland. I'm really excited to get them out here. But first, we got to talk some shop. For those of you who have been here before, you know that we ask for a little bit of participation from y'all. For instance, let's practice. My name is Chris. On the count of three, what's your name? 1, 2, 3. That's fantastic. I heard nobody's name. My favorite color is blue. What's your favorite color? Fantastic. And since this is a holiday showdown, my favorite holiday movie is Family Stone. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's great. It's black. It's bleak. Anyway, what's your favorite holiday show? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. I heard Charlie Brown Christmas. That's so great. You're not going to get any of that here tonight. Comedy totally made up on the spot, not scripted. And it's going to be holiday infused. How many of you are already tired of the holidays? Yeah, you should probably leave. This show, we're going to make you laugh. And some of the people that you don't see on stage that are going to make you laugh, let's give a big round of applause to Anthony up in the tech booth. That's right. He's an integral part of the show. He tells us when to go on stage by letting the lights go on. He does little dings of bells, little honks of horns, and we'll see what else. Oh, yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, cool. Cool. So you also have another job besides giving suggestions to our players. You also get to rate the scenes on how much you enjoyed it, right? You're going to hitch your wagon to one of your favorite players, and you're going to give them top scores, or, you know, based on the scene, if it's good. A 1 is like they were on stage. 2 was that was good. I got a little chuckle out of that. 3 was that was pretty good. I'm fairly happy with how much I paid to be here. And 5 is that was stellar. I'm totally coming back again. So real quickly, let's judge my hosting. Be gentle. I'm wearing a very, very sensitive sweatshirt. I can feel judgment. Is my hosting a 1? Get out of here, Kendall! Is that a 2? A 3? A 4? Is it a 5? Yes. Now you don't have to be that sensitive to the other players. You can judge them horde. So without further ado, let's get our amazing Curious Comedy players out here! All right, so in order to figure out which player you want to vote for throughout the whole show, we're going to get to know them a little bit. So your question for this evening is, what is your holiday guilty pleasure? And we'll start right here with you.
Oh gosh, hi, my name is Jason, and like I will drink like 5 days worth of calories in eggnog because it's really caloric.
My name is Bill, and my holiday guilty pleasure is watching Love Actually.
Oh,
yeah. Don't hate me.
I'll do that.
My family makes sugar cookies every season, you know, in various holiday cookie cutter shapes, and we decorate them with green sprinkles. Don't know why, not other colors, but my guilty pleasure is to eat like way too many of them. Cookies. Those are my all-year guilty pleasure. Also on Christmas.
What's your name?
Oh. My guilty pleasure is not giving you my name. My name is Laura.
I am Jason as well, and I think my guilty pleasure is just going to visit my mom or friends and just being at their house and doing nothing for a day or two.
Yeah. Nothing.
My name's Erica. A friend once told me when I was young that holidays are negative calorie days. And even though I know that's false, I choose to believe it. So that's my guilty pleasure.
Hi, my name's Kristen, and it seems like a lot of the themes are around eating. So I'm going to continue that theme. My dad's tradition is always to make breakfast on Christmas morning. And he makes bacon, and he makes enough bacon for everybody to get 2 pieces.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Except I usually sneak more bacon than that.
Nice. Speaking of food, plug. Wow, I almost said something fun. Speaking of food, we have an amazing bar staff back there. Yeah. Make sure to tip them and also order some delicious food. We've got a great menu. Take advantage of what we have. If you already have, great. Some popcorn. Definitely no calorie food. Nothing that we would know anything about because we all eat calories on the holidays. So to get us started, we're going to play a game. We're going to get you all warmed up with a game called Category Pow! And how this game works is this is an elimination game, and so you need to call them out. We're going to get a suggestion for a topic that has a lot of categories. For instance, like board games, and I'd have to point at each player for a board game. And if somebody hesitates, if somebody repeats, if somebody stutters, you all need to yell pow. So let's all practice that real quick. 1, 2, 3, pow! I don't think we need to rehearse that again. I think they got it.
No.
So sticking to the holiday theme, what is a holiday-infused category? Food.
Yeah.
Let's start with
Already
food.
knows.
All right, category pow, here we go.
Fruitcake!
Baked apples.
Sugar cookies.
Turkey.
Ham.
2 pieces of bacon.
Potatoes.
Cranberry stuff.
Ice cream.
Chinese stakeout.
Pancakes!
Steaks.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Bagels on Christmas.
Eggnog.
Those shortbread cookies in the powdered sugar.
Cinnabon.
Acorns!
All right, I think that was a hesitant pow, but guess what?
Acorns!
We're all celebrate Christmas.
But we're gonna give Kristen a break. That was a practice round. All right, let's get another holiday.
Chestnuts.
If she says any sort of nut again, you can just yell pow. What's another holiday-infused category? Presents.
Just in general.
Any sort of present. I love Santa's reindeer. We can get creative with that, but it's limited. So presents and
Cheap tchotchkes from vacation.
Toy truck.
Stuff from the Dollar Tree.
Socks.
A bike hidden in the back closet.
A leather jacket.
Barbie.
Legos.
Puzzles.
A scrapbook.
Movies.
A bicycle.
Xbox.
Acorns for Kristen.
PlayStation.
all right. Big hand for Jason, everybody. All right, another category. Christmas movies. I love decorations. Let's go with the movies first. And
Die Hard.
Holiday Inn.
Christmas Story.
Gremlins.
The Santa Claus.
Oh God, I can't.
all right, yes, thank you for that one pound. Oh, great. Let's go. I loved Christmas decorations.
All right.
All right, here we go. And
Tinsel.
Garlands.
Bulbs.
Ornaments.
Garland.
oh. All right, we're getting close here. Down to the wire. What's another? Carols. All right. Be critical. They could make a carol up. All right. All right. All right.
Frosty Snowman.
First Noel.
Good King Wenceslas.
3 Kings of Orient Art.
God rest you, merry gentlemen.
Herald Angels Sing.
Acorns roasting on an open fire.
I think that counts.
All right. If anybody wants to know what they can get Kristen for the holiday, it's definitely acorns. All right.
Rose nipping at your nose.
One last category to get our final champion of the first night. Reasons to argue with your neighbor. That's totally holiday.
Yeah.
Great. So if your neighbor's here, be careful.
Shared driveway.
Take the tree down. It's February.
Yeah, those are your leaves.
Fucking lights at 6 o'clock. Come on. That Santa is way too large for this homeowners association.
Tell your son to stop practicing drums.
Move the sleigh.
We don't need to hear EDM at 4 a.m.
Your children are the worst. I hate everything that you have and hold dear. No, that's not Christmas. That's just me.
All right, give it up for Erica! No. All right, for this first game of the night, I need Jason, S., Laura, and Erica to the stage. And now I need them to go into the blistering cold, our soundproof booth that is Portland. This game is called Blind Lines, and what's going to happen is when those three people come back in, we're going to have a whole array of lines for them to pick from on the floor that you give to us. So to get us started, can I please get some of your favorite holiday movie lines? What was that? Sugar's full? Oh, shitter's full. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Christmas Vacation. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Shoot the glass.
Somebody got that? You'll shoot your eye out?
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Great. Finish it if you're going to bring it into the game. All right. You're not Santa. Yes. It's Happy Christmas, Harry? Was that that one? Great. We forgot Kevin. What was that right up here? Zeus's pedals? Zuzu's pedals. Zuzu's pedals. Great. All right. Enough with the movie. Let's go with like maybe Forgotten Carol lyrics or something that's just weird. Great. Acorns roasting on an open fire. She's never going to be able to escape that. All right. More Carol lyrics.
Here we come a wassailing.
Here we come a wassailing. Oh, okay.
Well, I do.
God bless ye merry gentlemen.
Oh, dreidel, I will play.
Oh, dreidel, I will play. Great. Great. Something that a coworker yelled drunkenly at your office party. I want my keys back. Or maybe something anybody yelled at you. Merry fucking Christmas. Whose panties are those? And what was that over here? I need a Xanax. Oh, okay. Somebody get that one?
I got it.
Fantastic. I'm quitting tomorrow. And then just one last, let's get some inside jokes, some lines from inside jokes that you have betwixt your friends. They don't have to be holiday themed. Double dolphin? Okay. Let's top it, guys. It's double dolphin to beat.
Titty pickles.
Titty pickles? Great. Let's top titty pickle. Oh, by the way, we're being live streamed. Hi, Internet. He's a great designer. One more. Does somebody say hark? Bark? Great. Fantastic. We got all those lines, y'all? Fantastic. All right, on the count of three, let's welcome our players into the warm, cozy building. 1, 2, 3. It's snowing.
Yeah, we're good. That's close enough.
All right, if y'all want to get a suggestion for your scene, we'll go ahead and start.
Yeah, where's a location where you like to gather over the month of December? The zoo. Thank you.
All right, we're going to see blind lines in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You shoot your eye out.
No, I swear it wasn't my fault that the lion is out. Just pretend that he's friendly and he's gonna sing songs with you and he's not a vicious carnivore. I'm gonna lose my job.
That's gonna protect us if we do that? We won't get eaten?
I don't know, I'm panicking. Why are you not panicking?
Well, I am panicking. I panic in silence. It's all internal.
Bark!
That's scary. Dogs, lions don't like dogs? Roof, roof, roof,
Bark!
roof,
Bark!
roof, roof.
Get in your cage!
Oh, dreidel. I'll play. I was just about to go shopping, and then you guys are freaking out like I'm gonna attack you or something. I gotta get stuff for under the tree. I got little baby lions I gotta get toys for.
Don't fall for this. This is what she does. She lures you in like everything's cool.
She seems so nice, though.
I'm quitting tomorrow. I'm quitting eating people tomorrow. You're probably safe today.
Well,
You're not Santa. You're not Santa.
Good.
No, clearly. I'm not gonna come down your chimney. I just need some stupid action figures.
Just what?
I need a little Thor. Little Purr the lion wants a little Thor.
Maybe you want to get back in your cage because I left a little Thor in there.
Yeah, and back in your cage, God bless ye, merry gentlemen,
Yes.
is playing.
You bless my merry gentleman.
Yes, your little lion cubs are blessed.
Yes.
With Marvel figurines. Get back in your cage.
It's in your
Acorns
cage.
roasted on the open fire.
No,
my
no,
husband's
don't.
got some acorns in there. Could be delightful. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Merry fucking Christmas! Get in your cage! Get in your cage, oh God. Your teeth are so big!
Jeez, I'm going. All right. But there better be a little Thor in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because if there's not, he's a great designer. My husband of murder tableaus. So, am I going to find a little Thor?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a little Thor.
For sure, because I'm quitting. Oh, because titty pickles.
And blackout!
Say that out loud.
As I'm sure most of us are aware, always end on titty pickles.
Strong ending.
So, was that wonderful scene of blind lines A1, A2, A3, A4, A5? I think that was a solid 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
all
take
right.
it. I'll take it.
All right. Let's welcome onto the stage Bill, Jason, H, and Kristen.
All right.
Oh, yeah, let's get rid of these things. Yeah. All right, so this is an awesome game called Forward and Reverse. These fine players will be doing a scene, and at any point, I can shout out forward, and they would have to be, going forward in their scenes, or I can shout reverse, and they'll have to do the scene backwards. I mean, like, they won't be speaking backwards. That's like, yeah, we don't get paid for this. But they'll be doing the scene forwards, backwards. I will basically be the remote from hell. So can we please, for their suggestion, get a relationship betwixt the three of them that they could have? Group of cousin triplets. I love it. How does that work? I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to see this game of forward reverse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Forward.
Hey, cuz, I'm so glad you brought the snowblower over.
Well, you know what? It's tough being poor, so I'll do it for you. I don't want you to shovel your back out.
I really appreciate it. We haven't had a time to catch up, and I wanted to apologize for last Christmas, where I didn't get you nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Reverse.
Oh my God.
Forward.
Oh my God.
Reverse.
Oh my God. I swear, I've been waiting all year.
Still in reverse.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Forward.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
That I didn't get you nothing. I should have because you've been a good cousin to
Oh
me.
my God. Yeah, I have been a good cousin.
I got you a surprise this year, though.
You did?
Hopefully.
Bring it out.
Okay.
Is that my identical cousin plowing my snow?
Reverse.
Okay.
Bring it out.
Forward.
Bring it out.
Is that my identical cousin plowing my snow?
Surprise!
Oh my God.
Reverse.
Oh my God.
Is that my identical cousin plowing the snow?
Okay.
Bring it out.
Forward.
Bring it out.
Is that my identical cousin plowing the snow?
Oh my God.
Surprise!
Oh my God. It's a Christmas miracle.
I'm in. You're trampling the hedges. I'm in a window.
God.
Reverse.
Ah.
Oh! You're trampling the hedges. I'm in a window.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Trampling the hedges. I'm in a window.
God.
Oh, I just planted that.
I gotta be close to my identical cousin.
Ah!
Reverse.
Ah!
I gotta be close to my identical cousin.
Forward.
Ah!
Reverse.
Close to-
Forward.
I gotta be close to my identical cousin.
Reverse. Forward.
Merry Christmas!
Exit. Sorry, Bill.
Sorry.
Warmed up the face muscles there. Was that amazing seeing a forward, reverse, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Oh, I think that was a 5! All right.
We can do that.
Yeah. Right on. All right, so let's get all the players back up on stage. I don't know if any of you know this, but these people right here are funny. And they're going to prove it to you in one of our, you're welcome, in one of our curious games called 185. And yes, let's adjust it. Yeah, thank you. I'm an insensitive asshole. Adjusted it to my own height. So the way this game works is they're going to be doing some stand-up bits, and the format is 185. So for instance, if the suggestion was cows, the format of the joke goes 185 cows walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve cows here. And the 185 cows say, well, we'll go to an udder bar. Yes, and if it gets any sort of noise, a moan, a groan, a chortle, I heard chortle last time we played this, and I love that word, chortle.
Can you give an example of a chortle?
No idea what it is. It could come from the mouth, it could come from your butt, I don't know. But any sort of noise in response, they get a point. No noise, and they don't get any points. I'm not gonna minus points. I already demonstrated my asshole. I'm not gonna. Wow, that sentence taken out of context. Cool.
Not that kind of show.
So let's move right on. What's their first suggestion of the night? Elf. Great. Elf is your suggestion.
185 elves walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve elves here. So the elves say, can we workshop a different situation, different answer with you?
185 elves walk into a bar, but they couldn't get a drink because the bartender couldn't see them.
185 elves walk into a bar. One of them gets really drunk and tries to order another drink. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you." And they say, "Oh, I'm not ordering it for my shelf."
Can't beat that one.
Right?
185 elves walk into the bar. The bartender says, where's Legolas?
All right, let's get another topic. Oh, no, you got one? Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. Always end on Lord of the Rings or titty pickles. Anyway, what's another topic for these fantastic stand-ups? Chimneys. Great.
185 chimneys walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve chimneys in here because the last time you came in here, you were just blowing smoke.
185 chimneys walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve chimneys here. Chimneys say, fine. We didn't like it here because it was too small in this building. It's Santa claustrophobic.
Oh! Long way.
185 chimneys walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve chimneys. And the chimneys say, you're fired. Yeah!
185 chimneys walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve chimneys here. And the 185 chimneys say, well, sut.
185 chimneys walk into a bar. The bartenders say, I'm sorry, we don't serve chimneys here. The 185 chimneys say, well, we've already logged that we were here on Yelp.
185 chimneys walk into a bar. Bartender says, you guys look pretty creepy. They're like, yeah, we're here to be stalking someone.
185 chimneys walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve chimneys in here. And the chimneys tell him to blow it out his smokestack.
185 chimneys walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve chimneys here. The chimneys say, that's okay. We heard you were looking for a different mantle.
Bad. 185 chimneys walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve chimneys here. Chimneys say, fine, we're stoked to leave.
185 chimneys with a stutter walk into a bar. The bartender says, what's your name? And they say, my name's Chimney.
All right, yeah. Ooh, God. I was worried there when you said stutter, but it paid off. Cool, one last topic for... anyone, last topic for him? Wrestlers. Okay, wrestlers.
185 wrestlers walk into a bar! And you better serve us, because otherwise I am going to take you down to the metal cage, and the metal cage we are going to wrestle, and I'm going to pin you. I'm going to pin you, bartender.
185 wrestlers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve wrestlers here. The wrestlers say, I see. Nah.
God damn it, Eric. It's true. John Cena.
185 wrestlers walk in the bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve wrestlers here. The wrestlers say, oh, no.
185 wrestlers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve wrestlers here. The wrestlers say, ah, damn it, I was so excited to see what The Rock was cooking today.
185 wrestlers walk into a bar with a bartender that speaks really quietly, so they can't quite hear the bartender when he talks. They're like...
185 lady wrestlers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve wrestlers here. The 185 lady wrestlers say, oh, so you're saying we should glow?
Oh! All right, that was 185. All right, all really good jokes. I want to give everybody an extra point for not adjusting the mic and letting it be, and just like having bad posture for your joke. And then I really have to give 2 extra points to Kristen for her fire joke, and then even though it was a little bit creepy, the stocking joke. It was good. All right, give your players a round of applause. All right, let's keep moving forward. Let's have Jason, H, Laura, and Bill stay on stage. Everybody else go ahead and take a seat. Before we get started, I'd like to get the suggestions ahead of time. Can I please get some movie genres? Sci-fi, horror. Gangster. Hip-hop. Documentaries. Hallmark, yes, 'tis the season.
Romantic horror.
Romantic horror.
My favorite.
All right, cool. Let's get some, just because I want to have fun with this, some accents, please.
Oh, shit.
French. Swedish, Scottish, Russian, Jar Jar. All right. I think I have enough. So what these players are going to be playing is a little game we like to call genre replay. And they're going to do a base scene, just normal. And then we're going to revisit that scene, and we're going to see it in a whole different genre. It's going to be great. So go ahead and get your suggestion, Jason, for your scene.
Can I get a word that starts with W? Wagon. I will take wagon.
All right, and this is going to be about a 1, maybe 2 minute scene. Yeah? All right, and we're going to see genre replay in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I was hoping you'd join me on this journey to Oregon.
Reckon I oughta, you being my wife and all.
I know, I was just commenting on the fact that you're about 2 hours late to the wagon.
Well, I reckon there's no reason to have time at this year, 'cause it's 1845, and, well, the only reason we'd ever need to have a way to tell time would be to get a train, and those aren't around yet. I reckon.
I love it when you talk about the future and what could happen to us, but is not currently happening to us.
Yeah! In the future, we're gonna have horses that'll go 15 miles an hour.
Oh, don't be silly. Also, I have to tell you something. I told our neighbor he could join us on this coach. He's in the back.
You left without me! What the fuck?
Oh, I thought he was in the back. Slow down.
Let me shift.
That was real future thinking when you put that shift in our wagon.
Oh my God. Whew, I am out of shape.
What sort of shape would you be in 1845? Maybe something like a pear or like a Franklin stove?
I'm more of an apple shape.
Honey, I've been wanting to say this for a long time. I just wish you would live in the now. And not you don't have to say the year that we are in when you ask us questions. I know it is now.
The other day he tried to talk to me, but from very far away, and he was holding a piece of bark up to his ear, and I said, "What the hell are you doing? I can't hear you."
We love you, but we are worried about you.
Melinda, I am a man before my time.
And scene! All right, we are gonna see that exact same scene, except we're gonna see it in the style of a romantic horror. Let's see that scene.
Darling, I came. This is bat country.
I'm so glad you joined me on this wagon to Oregon. But you did not tell me there would be bats.
I did not want to frighten you. For the bats, they often attack. And sometimes they whisper in your ear and tell you to do things.
It's just that you're always so clear about what's happening in the future, and you did not tell me.
Kill your wife.
I heard that.
But I love her. This is a romantic horror. I've got to escape. We're all on the same wagon. This is a terrible idea.
Wait. This bat is very attractive. Like a man bat. Like a bat who also looks like a man. Though now he's just a bat.
But he is a comely man bat. He seduces me with terror.
I'm equally horrified and aroused. My goodness. Why do we need to go to Oregon when we have bats?
And scene!
It made a lot of sense.
As amazing as that movie was, I think we can get a better one. Just squeeze one last one out of them. I would really love to see a Hallmark movie with Jar Jar Binks accents. Yeah, let's see that scene.
I'm so glad that you have joined me on this wagon to Oregon.
Oh yes, I am a prince.
When I was sent to this city to report on the news, I never thought I would meet someone so as exotic as you.
Me say never know he can't fall in love with journalist.
Love?
Me say too much.
Jar Jar, I'm already engaged.
You forgot me! Oh.
Me say your fiance is here.
Oh, no, hey,
How you do? Nope, not doing it.
it's all right.
Yo!
Me too deep in it to pull out now.
Jason, this is just our driver, Jar Jar.
Oh, yes. I sure wish I could.
To Oregon you must go.
And scene! All right. That was incredible. I don't know about you, but I was very turned on by that bat. And then even more turned on by that Jar Jar. Yeah. So I have to get some extra points to Laura for every time pronouncing it Oregon.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
And that horse movement, all of them were moving at the same time. Yeah. And then extra point to Kristen for the Yoda reference.
Yeah.
So now let's actually score this amazing scene. Was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Was it a 6? That was a 6, y'all.
Wow.
That's right.
The horse riding.
Jar Jar is still relevant, I guess.
As long as George Lucas is alive, he will be.
It's canon.
Cool. For our last game, let's get Erica, Kristen, and Jason S. up here. And we're going to have one of these players go on off stage real quick. Let's give a hand to Erica as she embraces the cold. Yeah. This game is called Crime Endowment. Erica has committed a crime, a very petty crime with a person at a place, and we need to interrogate her for it, right? Something bad. So what is a crime that's actually not a crime? Jaywalking. That's pretty popular. I think we can get a little more weird.
Throwing snowballs.
Smoking marijuana or throwing snowballs. What was that right here?
Sale of a drugged horse.
Sale of a drugged horse? I don't know if she'll get that. I like. Let's say smoking marijuana. Let's say smoking marijuana. Yeah. In public. And what is who is a person that she was smoking marijuana with? What was that in the back?
The Pope. A nun, she said.
Mom, a nun, Pope. Let's Rihanna. I like the Pope. Let's go with Pope. Holiday, right? And then let's get a location. Where were they smoking together? That's somewhere that's not where you would actually smoke a joint. The Vatican. Let's go a little off topic. The manger. Why not? Why not? Let's go sacrilegious here. So Erica was smoking pot with the Pope. Who is the current Pope? Does anybody know?
Francis.
Pope Francis. Okay, let's get specific here. Pope Francis, and they were smoking. Oh my gosh, I already forgot. In the manger. Sorry, Mom. So let's get Erica back in here, and let's just do a nice cheerful boo. On 3, 1, 2, 3, boo!
Get in here, you piece of garbage!
I am a wonderful, delightful person who farts rosebuds.
Come on,
Come on. All right, Jesus.
It's all yours.
Thank you.
I think I lost my
You're all right. You're all right.
All right.
You're about to lose your freedom.
Listen, I know I'm not going to lose my freedom. I know what I did, okay? I know what I did.
Yeah.
I ripped the tops off of a bunch of Capri Suns with John Malkovich in the desert of Phoenix, Arizona. I know.
Keep on making shit up. We'll add it to your record.
Okay, well, I'm not the president, so I don't know what you want.
You know what you were doing.
Yeah, I do.
Hey. Let's try not to be so wacky here, okay? Look, this beautiful town should be crime-free. Should be like a garden. We don't want any other things growing in it. Do you understand?
Yeah, roll your bullshit up.
I understand that I was with a bunch of dung beetles, okay? I get it.
No, you know where you're going?
Where?
The Slammer.
The Slammer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're going to the joint. That's where you're going.
Oh.
Yeah.
You won't be able to watch any Dumb and Dumber movies there.
No,
won't be
not
able to watch
rapping.
any Cheech and Chong movies.
I know. I'll be enjoying the hell out of my time, though. I get your reference. We're doing who I was with, right?
No.
No,
That would be
we're
a general
doing your
problem
crime.
we're running into.
First, we need your
What I did,
confession
you're right.
about what
God,
you
okay,
did.
I was smoking weed. I was smoking weed, but that's not a crime. That's it. And I had great company.
Oh,
I had
yeah?
great company.
Oh, yeah. What? Who's your company? A bunch of
Well, there were
bunch
three
of
of them.
birds? A bunch of cardinals?
Yeah.
Or were we talking the pinnacle of the chain here?
Yeah, wearing your funny hats.
How far does this go up? How far up the chain does
Smoking
this go?
doobies and wearing funny hats.
It goes all the way up to Santa Claus.
Talking to your imaginary friends up in the sky.
I'm not
We're
going
gonna
there.
take
I've
you for
already.
a ride in the back of a police vehicle, which is bulletproof, which I'm supposed to guess is not the only
Okay, I was there with the Pope.
Oh.
And technically, the Pope cannot commit a crime.
All right.
So I'm doubly safe.
Now,
You know, she's got a point there.
I do. I was smoking weed in a place.
Well, but where you were doing it?
no, well, not yet, because she's got to be specific about it.
Which Pope?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, here's today's newspaper.
It was the current awesome Pope.
Yeah.
That guy.
Okay.
It was that one. We call each other your hat.
Look,
Miss.
I had to get on a plane to a country where I get baguettes.
Yeah. You have to go to France. Francis. Pope Francis.
I don't have time for this, okay?
Okay. We were in a clock tower.
Oh.
You wish.
Oh, yeah?
You're
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go through a whole bunch of 70s ballads. That's a watchtower, not applied. Never mind.
No.
Where you were was probably pretty cold
Yeah.
Look,
and dirty.
they're kicking us out of this interrogation room pretty soon. We don't have any room
I
for
was
us.
in the dumpster at the North Pole.
That's fine. It's probably roomy there. They don't have any room for us here.
The boys downtown found these at the scene. Got some myrrh, got some frankincense, a little bit of gold too.
Oh, what are you, some kind of wise guy?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey.
I'm in forensics.
Look, Captain Herod's gonna be all over my ass.
We were in Bethlehem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Big deal. Big deal. What are you, some kind of animal?
We were in
Get a
the
little
manger.
Yeah!
All right, I'll confess, I maintain none of this is a crime, but I was smoking weed
Yep.
with Pope Francis,
Yep.
cuddled up very gently next to him in a very loving way, in a
Yep.
very well-padded manger.
Some good stuff. I gotta give a point to Bill for that walk on, and another point to Kristen for the wise guy. Oh, love it. Okay, so was that incredible scene of crime in Dumb-Until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I can't believe it was a 5. All right. Let's get all of our players on stage. Let's give all of our players a round of applause real quick. Yeah. They all deserve it, but only one will be crowned champion of the first half. We'll find that out in just one moment. Just a couple announcements first. If you really enjoyed this show, we have an awesome show coming up in our second half of the evening at 9:30. It's Friday Night Fights. And Morgan, how much do you think they could stay for? $0! Oh man, you can be a part of that competitive comedy show for $0 and some great groups and a performance from, I think, one of Portland's hottest drag king performers, XXXY. If that doesn't sound appealing to you, I don't know what
They're
does.
actually really, really amazing.
They're awesome.
Like, you should stick around for
Really, you should. And then 2 amazing groups. You can stick around for free. Also, if you're interested, we have incredible workshops. If you look at this and think it's fun and you want to do it, take a workshop. Come to our training center. They're free. We offer them every once in a while. And then we also offer...
23rd.
On the 23rd. The next one's the 23rd. So get it in before the new year. Yeah. Speaking of giving, because 'tis the season, right? You can give the gift of an experience instead of a tangible thing. Boo, boring, right? Just toss those gifts aside and you can get a gift certificate for a class here at Curious Comedy. They go for $220 is the base cost for a intro class. And you can learn to do what we do on stage. It's great for work environments, social anxiety, and just getting to know people all over town. So if you're interested in that, visit our box office. So I've done enough talking, I think. So let's get a drum roll going and find out who the winner of our first half is. And that is Kristen! All right. Give your Curious Comedy players one last applause as they leave the stage. We're going to take a quick intermission, get some of that food, refresh your drinks. Also, if you want to, you go on Facebook and like our page. If you like our page during intermission, you have the chance to win tickets to any Curious Comedy show. So get to liking, get to eating, get to drinking, and we'll see you in a couple minutes.
tried to make myself believe that it was true love, guilt was taking over me. But I needed to say, wait a minute, will you give me just a minute of your time? Because I'm falling apart. Wait a second, can I tell you what's been playing on my mind? Because I'm ready to start.
right, if your name is Crystal, you've just won 2 free tickets to Curious Comedy. Jealous round of applause for Crystal. All right, now please welcome back the Curious Comedy player.
How was everybody's intermission? That good. You know, when there's no reaction, it was an awesome intermission. So we've got a great second half for you. Can I please get the 3 champions to step forward? Let's give a round of applause. All right. Now, what you don't know, what's in store for this half is you are going to be seeing 3 different movies made up on the spot. They're all going to be holiday infused, in case you couldn't tell already. And these directors are going to get some suggestions from you. Yeah.
Can I get a suggestion of a non-traditional, a nut that you might roast over a fire?
We're going with acorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you prompted that.
Yeah. We'll use it.
Okay.
It's good.
Can I have a major city that you've always wanted to visit?
Yeah.
Rock on, Boise. Okay, and something that you wouldn't normally think of as being smuggled. Chairs. I heard chairs. Awesome. Thank you.
Can I have the name of someone that you knew in high school, perhaps? Just had a good name. Vladimir?
It's a good name.
That is a good name. All right, one more name. Gustav, Vladimir. And what was the other one? Teddy. Okay. And then how about a place you like to hang out when you were in high school? Or work. Maybe you had like a job, high school job even. The Sherry's, like the Sherry's Diner? The pies. Great, the Sherry's Pies. Great, that's all I need. Thank you.
Fantastic. Now, what you don't know is you just informed how their movies are exactly going to go. Directors, go ahead and reveal the genre of your movie as well as the title.
I'm going to go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to do a Hallmark movie, and it's going to be called A Slice of Love.
I'll reveal the genre of my movie. It is the Yule log that's on a 24-hour loop.
You bet it.
And I'm gonna do a police action movie with Santa Claus working for the Boise PD. Hot potato nog.
All right. I think we'll go ahead and start with Hot Potato Nog. Let's give a round for your directors.
We open up at the docks in Boise.
It's a little river we're loading up
Real
boats
tiny.
on.
It's a big dock, tiny river.
Yep. That's what they always say here in Idaho. Yep. Just making sure.
You're always so confused about where you are.
Yeah, you've been here your whole life.
Well, that's why I'm a dock worker. That was really insensitive to dock workers. I am very sorry.
Yeah, I'm a dock worker.
I don't have a lot of self-worth, okay? I'm sorry.
We're worried about you, man. Listen, I'm sorry you never got to play football on that blue turf of Boise. I know that was your dream.
It was.
But you're still doing good.
Yeah, you move boxes like like Santa Claus. You just move them real quick.
Just then, he moves one of the boxes and it falls open, revealing.
Yo, that's the nicest thing you'd ever said.
Oh! Illegal chairs!
Those are illegal!
Delayed reaction!
Oh, no.
And then the police sirens come!
Oh, no! No!
What?
Run back up!
And then out comes Detective S. Claus!
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, detective.
Just wanted to be sure everything jolly and nice is going on around here.
Yeah, everything's okay, Sergeant Claus.
Hey, you be careful. You know when I laugh, my belly shakes like a bowl full of jelly.
Don't make her do it. Don't make her do
I
it.
ain't say nothing funny. You
Oh God. God. Oh no.
Look at these kittens.
Whoa! Oh no. No, that was really funny.
I'm starting to twinkle.
They're looking at cucumbers and they're jumping.
Hey, turn that away from me. This is the one time I can't. You guys gotta stop. Wait.
Lindsay, don't jiggle his bells.
Look, I'm a good cop. You can't. Look, what? You're gonna end up on my list, you know that?
Oh, man. I just cut off your list.
All right. I just want to make sure everything.
Yeah, everything's fine.
All right,
That's a norm. That box just broke open.
Okay, as long as there's not any illegal furniture around here.
What?
No.
Cut to the precinct. Santa gets called into the chief's office.
Get into my office. We'll go in together.
I'm here.
Grab a chair. They're a hot commodity.
Say, Chief, where'd you get these chairs anyway?
They were a present from my grandmother.
I bet they were. Listen, I'm going rogue.
You're going rowing?
Rogue.
Rogue.
Yeah, rogue.
I thought you said
wanna
rogue.
Work 1 day a year.
Hey, listen, you'll speak when I speak to you, which I did. Mixed signals, I get it. Have a seat.
None of this working in July bullshit.
No. Listen. Some of the other fellas are talking in the precinct. They're getting worried that you're getting sloppy.
You don't think I know that?
I think you do know that. You keep
everything.
lists.
I know everything that goes around.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Smart guy. I'm going to send you on a super secret mission. I'm going to call it a mission, even though it's probably, there's police words for it that I'm not thinking of right now. But I didn't get to this position.
On a detail?
Not on the detail.
All right.
Blanket statements.
Yeah, on a beat?
On the beat. I'm going to send you on a beat mission. All right? You're going to work with Detective Elf.
Not
Yeah.
Detective Elf.
Yeah.
Detective Elf is the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm retiring and really soon.
Elf, get in here.
Okay, I'm here.
Jeez. Can't even walk into a room right.
Now, I do want to specify that my name is Alfred's son. More so than just Alf.
We're just gonna call you Elf.
That's right. The elf is a Swede.
Listen, you two are gonna go on a beat mission together. A mission beat.
A beat?
A beat mission.
A beat mission?
That's right.
In Sweden we call that a Kaftelugegarden. We're going on a Kaftelugegarden.
All right. Claus, Santa, Detective, if you screw this up, it's your ass on the thing that's a line. You're on the line. Your ass is on the line. The
Come
beat
get
line.
in my Volvo, and we'll make this work well for both of us.
You're making me get in a Volvo, Chief, to go on a Kraften-Nukengagen.
Don't argue with me!
Fine.
It will be delightful. We'll eat salmon smoked.
I only eat cookies. You'll pay for this, Chief.
All right.
I didn't marry a man that drives in a Volvo. You haven't been home for days on this job.
Look,
Claus.
Mrs., I'm sorry. Look, I just need you to stay in this warm weather a little bit longer, and then you and I could go on a nice snowy vacation, huh? I promise you.
You gotta choose.
What?
It's me.
Don't make me choose.
or
You
the
think
beat.
I want to go on a Kraften-Nukengagen? Huh?
Your ass is on the line, the line, the line, the
I got the
line.
Chief in my head. I got sugar plum fairies.
Look, Well, I got you in my head. I never see you anymore.
Look. I want our house to be quiet. So quiet you can't even
hear a mouse.
That's what I want.
I want that too.
I wanna lay down to sleep in our old kerchief and hat and wait for next year.
Do it with me now. I've got the kerchief and the hat right
Don't you understand, baby? I can't.
You gotta
Beat it! Just beat it! Beat
That was a big hit. Look, that's also what I gotta do. I gotta walk the beat. Look, there's illegal chairs out there, babe. Do you understand? People are sitting on illegal things. We can't have that.
This is so hard. I didn't know it'd be so hard to be with a cop.
This town will never be able to relax again unless I solve this case. We got a little river and we got big docks around here. You gotta let me go and do my thing.
Just then, Santa Claus's cell phone rings. And Santa's got to make a choice. His wife or his duty. And scene!
We open up on a fire. And we really zone in on that fire. We turn down the lights. We're pretty sure we see the moment where the fire loops. And then we're almost certain we see it again. We think about all the bills we have to pay. We think about how expensive Christmas has become and how it's become more a source for stress and worry than it has for joy. And we try to reconnect with that place where it was what it was like when we were a child. Just exuberance and fun and the warmth of family gathered all together. We're pretty certain the fire has grown. Our internet connection lags for a moment. And then it gets back going to full speed. And we just think to ourselves, you know, this year, I'm really gonna try to make sure the people I know that I love, I make sure that they know that I love them. And that they can count on me as a friend or a family member or a loved one. And make sure that the time that I spend with them is really the focus. There goes the internet connection again. And then, you know, thinking about all these things, we just take a moment to sip whatever beverage you have in front of you while watching. And we switch to another YouTube video. The end.
It's 1986 and a waitress who's been on her feet for 8 hours, is taking 4 slices of pie to a table. She is tired.
Hey, where's that pie? I'm really hungry.
Yeah, where's my chair?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Chairs were decriminalized last year. Okay?
Yeah.
There's your cherry. There's the peach. There's the chicken pot, and there's the fourth one. I don't know. Apple. Thank you.
Apple, yeah.
I had a voice in my head that just spoke up at the right time.
What?
It was so helpful.
What, are we supposed to eat this with our hands?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Can't even get a fork around here.
Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, I've got a lot on my mind. I'm in school. I'm supposed to be there for finals week, but I got a shift here. There's just, I'm sorry. I'll get you flossed.
Do we look like her therapist?
Yeah, I don't care.
She's talking about voices in her head.
Yeah.
It's exhaustion. Haven't you ever stayed up for 3 days running?
I mean, in college.
Yeah.
I'm in college.
And just then her boss calls from the back.
Hey, Tina! Hey, Tina!
Yeah?
You pushing those pies?
I'm pushing the pies.
You pushing the pies?
Boss,
Did you
I'm so-
remember silverware?
Eventually.
Hey, come back here.
Okay.
Come into my office. Hey, I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate how hard you're working. But look at those men out there. Those are hungry men. They like their pie. Matter of fact, that's what it says on the sign outside. Men like their pie.
I know.
Man, I love this pie.
Man, me too.
So I can't have you out there forgetting people's pie and then serving it without silverware.
But they
More
have me
pie.
now. I got
More silverware.
We cut
I'm sorry, fellas.
We cut to outside the Sherry's diner when a shiny BMW pulls up to the empty space in the front door.
British BMW.
And the door opens, and out walks a man wearing a very tailored, sleek suit.
Mr. Michaels, your appointment has been canceled. So if you'd like me to reach out and try to make other arrangements, I can do that for you.
This is Victor Gustav Teddy Michaels.
Listen, Sharon, it's fine. You don't always have to be on my every call. Just because my father says that you need to be here, it doesn't mean, let's be buddies, you know?
Mr.
No, don't call me Mister. Call me by my first name.
Sorry. Victor Gustav.
Victor Gustav.
Vladimir Gustav.
No, just go by just call me V.
Look, I'll admit it's just that you're making me work on the holidays is what really has me so upset.
You said no. Hey, no, you look cold. Here, take my jacket. Listen.
Well, that's the first nice thing you've ever done.
I know. I've been hit with a bug.
Even though he seems nice right now, this is usually a man who is all business, who thinks only of himself and never of others.
Please, I know my rent is late, but my wife is pregnant, and then my granddaughter is pregnant, and everyone in my household is pregnant. Please.
Listen, calm down. Take my jacket.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't do that. He does the opposite of that.
I want you to take my jacket to the dry cleaners.
Of course. Wow. And we'll have the rent as soon as possible, okay?
You know what? It's okay.
Please, I'm sorry. Don't execute me.
And we cut to inside the diner as V walks in and sees Tina for the first time.
Ching, 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 ching. Who is that lady?
Who is that?
Tina,
guy?
that's your table.
I'm sorry. Okay.
He looks like a pecan man. Ask him if he wants pecan.
I got it. Hi, welcome to Sherry's, where man likes to get full. Come in.
Wow, this is great. Take my jacket.
You can sit down right there. You look like a pecan man.
What about me makes me pecan?
Well, you have kind eyes.
I might be a marionberry kind of man, or perhaps a pumpkin, or perhaps a lemon meringue.
Okay.
This man has never been allowed to be a pecan man because his dad told him that pecan men were weak.
Men don't touch nuts.
Listen, I'm giving you this menu, and you can pick whatever you want out of it.
Well, our hands almost touched there for a moment.
I'm going to bring you a slice of pecan.
You're going to bring me a dish of nuts in a pie?
I'm going to bring you some nuts to touch.
You're going to bring me crusted nuts?
Crusted nuts with a little bit of cream on top.
And V, we actually hear the monologue that's going on in his head as he realizes, or he reveals what he's actually thinking.
Honey, he's gonna monologue. Leave
My
him
whole
alone
life.
for a sec.
Yes, I'm American in my head. My whole life, I've been a no-nuts kind of man. My father would always explicitly say at the dinner table, "No nuts!" And I just thought, that is just so weird. Why can't a man put a mouthful of nuts into his own mouth?
Family movie.
What?
Just reminding.
And you know what? This woman, this nutty woman has given me a whole new perspective. I've been an asshole. I've been a dick. I've been...
And suddenly it goes back to the current action and out of his head as she approaches the table.
I brought you a...
Oh, you're here? You brought me?
I brought you some warm nuts and
the
crust.
camera zooms in on their hands as they touch for the first time. Camera gets even closer to those hands, to what they're doing. And then the camera zooms in on his assistant's face as she sees those hands touching. And scene!
All right, let's get those three directors out here.
Oh.
So we're obviously, the Yule log's coming back, so everybody give Kristen a round of applause.
What's gonna happen next?
Oh no.
All right. Oh yeah, hey, we got a spill right here.
We did such a good job, they laughed hard.
I'm gonna block it so nobody has a hazard. So we're gonna vote for these judges, or for these directors real quick. Only clap for the one that you really want to see go through. But before we vote, I'm gonna have everybody do a recap of what's to come in their movie, starting with Bill.
Santa Claus and the Swedish Elf are on a mission together. They're a mismatched pair. How are they gonna react? And is Santa driving a Volvo? Really? Watch in Hot Potato Nog, Act 2.
Nice. So in the Yule log movie, there's going to be more peace and quiet, more reflection, more mindless relaxation, just good times. That's what's coming. And more actors moving in a strange way.
In Slice of Love, B has just felt something he's never felt before. And Tina, who's been tired and distracted, is wondering if maybe there's something more to her in this life. What will happen over a slice of pie?
All right, everybody. Only vote for the one that you like, but since it's Portland, we're all going to start out with a nice round of applause. Yeah. If you would like to see Bill's action-packed Christmas movie, applause. All right, give it up for that Yule log. Yeah! Pretty even, pretty even.
Yeah.
And then Laura's Hallmark romance. Clear winner is the romance. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this was a bit of a tie. So really, if you want one,
There's not much else that's gonna happen.
you don't know. There could be another log. You know,
You're right.
the possibilities are literally endless. So if you want to see Kristen's Yule log, applause. Okay. And then Bill's action. Good God, it was so.
I will give it to her.
The Yule log!
Yes!
Yeah, we actually joked about this backstage. How could it make it to the second round?
Okay.
We're gonna start with the Yule
Here
log.
we go. Lights up. Lights up on an ever-glowing Yule log fire. And I want to try a little experiment here. So if we really get that lighting, really make it super dark in here. And then I just want, for a moment, everyone to just be very, very, very quiet and just listen to the crackling of the fire. See, now, isn't that nice? It's just, you know, sometimes you get a moment to stop and think, I'm in a room with a bunch of strangers. And I'm watching strange people do very silly things simply for the purpose of making me laugh. And when you come to think about it, what more is there to the holiday spirit than us connecting over something we find silly or ridiculous? And then we're almost certain we see the moment where the fire loops. But then it goes back to being a regular old fire. And it seems so real to us that we almost want to go up and warm our hands by the fire. And then we remember it's just on a television screen. It's just on a monitor. The fire gets dangerously close to, oh no, it's hopped out of the TV screen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Feel the warmth.
The fire has started to glow. Oh. And then we realized we've been dreaming the whole time. When we fell asleep in front of the TV fire, and actually everybody is safe. And there's no real fire. It's just on a TV screen. And black.
It's the end of Tina's shift, and she's taking off her apron, and she's taking off her name tag, but she's thinking about the man that was in the booth.
Here's your tips.
Now that guy that
It was a pecan man, I told you.
You were right. He
I
was a
was
pecan
right.
man, but he had it together. That was a man who
Hey, he left something in the booth.
finished school and got a great job and
It's a medal. It's like one of those fancy medals they give like European monarchs or something.
oh. Wow, it says he's the Prince of Russia.
No.
Yeah? Look, it says Prince of Russia in
But
Russian.
yeah, those funny squiggly
In
things.
Cyrillic? I learned that in college. I'm taking Russian. This was on the midterm.
Pardon me, you left the door open. I came back on behalf of my boss, even though it's really late.
He wants more pie, doesn't he? I'll get him more pie.
Well, he left something. Oh,
Yeah?
he couldn't stop talking about you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't stop thinking about him.
Look, if I was really going to advise you, I'd say, don't get involved. He can be real cruel, you know, and doesn't know his own mind. But there was something that shifted in him when he saw you and ate that
the
pecan pie.
His cheese pretty special like that. Hey, here's like 2/3 of a pecan pie. Why don't you take it to your boss?
Oh, no,
Come on, Dina.
I couldn't. But it is Christmas Eve, and you deserve a little time.
He usually stays up really late looking at the stock market.
And we cut to V looking at the stock market. It's real late.
Vaughn?
There's a fire on TV. He's so high-strung, he tries to use the fire to calm him down, but he can't take his eyes away from the stock market, the ups and the downs and the highs and the lows, the uncertainty.
I wish I could pay attention to your little log. But the ups and downs of this stock market, the Dows, the other thing, they're very much like the beating of my heart right now.
And suddenly there's a knock at his door.
Oh, I better turn off the TV. Click.
I'll get it.
Oh, you're here. I had no idea.
Nobody usually notices.
That's sad.
Here. Wow, that's a big TV you got there.
Oh, wow, Tina, I had no idea you were going to be in my office.
I didn't either. Listen, it's the holidays, and you're a pecan man, and I felt a spark.
Yes, I felt it too when our hands touched.
It's like right before you think the Yule log's gonna loop, you feel that.
Yes.
I felt that with you.
I felt the breath of life.
Yes, I
Yes,
think.
it was like my life reset, like a Yule log reset.
Yes, yes.
My life reset through the vagina walls of life I came through.
Yes.
And I felt something with you.
It was the vibration of Mother Earth's surface.
And an instrumental track of Hark the Herald Angels Sing starts behind them.
Listen, I feel suddenly inspired to walk around this city with you. Let's forget the nutty pie.
No.
Oh.
Let's take it to go.
And just as they're about to leave, there's another knock at the door. And it's V's fiance.
Take my coat, get it dry cleaned.
And we zoom in on the coat. And scene!
All right, folks, let's get our remaining 2 directors. All right, now, I know which one we all really want to see go through, but only vote for one, okay? Let's hear what
I'm
has to
excited
come.
about this.
So, in the Yule log movie, even more.
Great, and for the second film.
What a twist, huh? V has a fiance? What's gonna happen? And what's going on with his assistant? And will she ever get her due? Slice of love. Act 3.
All right,
at
let's
ya.
get that round of applause going. Do we want to see the Yule log? All right. Laura's the winner. All right. Let's give it up for Laura, our champion.
And we go right back into it where the fiance has just walked in.
V, who are you?
I'm Tina.
Oh, another assistant. How sweet.
No, she's not just she's not an assistant. She's my nut person, my nut pie body.
I'm his nut purveyor.
Tina, this is Patricia.
Patricia, hi. Nice to.
You have to kiss it. It's a tradition in her country. Oh.
Truth
she's-
is,
Hi.
I'd never seen him so happy. This isn't just another assistant or another person. It's the source of the first smile I've seen him.
And we cut to a montage of shots of just V in like photo frames, you know, so we see all of the different angry faces he usually makes. Next picture. Next picture. Next picture. Next picture. And back to no.
I've never heard you speak so many words before. I don't, as much as I love your naughtiness and feel the spark, and as much as I love kissing your perfumy knuckles, I think I feel something for you.
Oh no.
You've been with me since birth, which makes it very wrong, but maybe it's a little right.
I only want you to be happy. And lately I've seen you.
And he realizes the love he feels is more of a motherly love than a romantic love at this point.
Listen, I want to give you something. Not a jacket for dry cleaning, not an order, but something very special. Some things that I've had in the secret cupboard the entire time. It's my own personal sack of nuts. It's a sack of acorns.
For me?
For you.
Kaloo-kalay! That's all I ever wanted. Look, fall in love. Don't worry about money. You gotta follow your heart. And Patricia, I don't know, get a personality. All right. See y'all later. I'm gonna go become a police officer in a small town.
Listen, I can see the love between you two. And well, I just wanted to say, shitter's full.
That bitch is always shitting. I have one office toilet and she's always got to stock it up. She thinks it's because it's called the stock market. She's got to fill it with stock of her own nutty pie.
Listen, I haven't felt anything like what I felt when I've been with you, and I think that we can find something together, and yeah, I might still work at Sherry's where the men eat, but there's a toilet there.
No, wait.
There's a second toilet you can use.
I can work at a Sherry's and have my mouth full of nuts anytime I want.
And then you can make those nuts into a public toilet.
I want you to know one thing.
Yes?
That scene that we just had with my assistant, that was a maternal love. Nothing weird.
It took me a little while to pick that up, but I got it.
Do you think I could become a Sherry's waitress?
Do you think I could become somebody with a BMW?
I have to reveal something. I'm American.
Yeah, well, I'm from Sweden.
Oh my God. We were meant to be together. Let's take this nut pie and let's eat it like Lady and the Tramp.
Okay.
Actually, let's make it even better. Let's take one single pecan and let's eat it together.
Okay.
Find it hard to sleep tonight.
And scene.
All right, let's get all of our players out here. And give it one more round of applause for Laura, our champion of the night. A round of applause to Anthony up in the box, and to all of our staff at bar, and to Morgan at the front. One last question for you all. Did you all have a good time?
I did.
Yeah! Did you all have a good time? Yes, good. If you want to keep the fun going, stick around for Friday Night Fights. It's Reprise Party against Little Candace with a special appearance by XXXY. You've been a great audience. Happy holidays. Have a good night.
Good night.